So good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back. Today, as you know, and as I have discussed yesterday, we are going to start with Module 9. So we start with the first or the starter for this session. I would like you please to have a look at these two pictures and try to compare between them. What do you see? If you would like to participate, and as I said, just to make sure that everyone has the chance to participate without having to talking at the same time, please use the hand symbol so I can know that you want to talk. It would make it so much easier.
Can I say?
Yes, please.
Picture 1 is about reflection, what you see
Okay.
in the mirror.
Mm-hmm.
And picture 2 is your action, like what you are doing.
Okay, very close, Ms. Renuka. So
The first,
yeah.
can I say?
Yes,
the first
please.
one is only observing. She knows what's wrong, but the second one is correcting it.
Yes. Very good, very good,
Yeah.
very good. That's
She's
it.
correcting. She's correcting her eyebrows.
She's correcting or she's using her reflection.
Reflection, yes.
She's using the reflection and what she's seen in the reflection to correct or to change what is wrong, right? So this is actually our topic for this module. Let's start with definition of reflection. We have taken reflection also in module 7. It was mainly in session number 3. Let's imagine, and hopefully this will be very soon, we're going out. Now this becomes the dream, yeah, to go out of the house. So let's say we're going out, you put on your clothes, you have everything, then you look in the mirror. You feel and you see that your hair is not good or your hair is not well done. What would you do? Would you still go out?
No.
As you are? You will fix your hair and then go out. So this is the same thing. You, as a teacher, you have to look at what you're doing in the classroom, and then whatever is wrong, you need to fix it before you move on. Now, let's put ourselves now in this cycle of reflection. So if you are to look at your class in the reflection mirror, if you want to reflect on your classroom now, what are some of the things that you would be looking at?
Yeah, I'm saying students' participation, that is the very first thing, like classes engaged or not.
But let's take it in a way that while you are doing the session or after you're doing the session also this will work as well. Okay, but what would you look for?
May I say something?
Yeah. Yes, Mr. Hamza.
Yes, I would see that how much, like to what percentage the students have achieved the learning objectives, like not what I have delivered, but what students have achieved to what percentage, and then we need to reflect on it, how we can improve that percentage.
Okay, perfect. But Mr. Hamza, in this case, what would you, in order to check whether they have reached their learning outcome or not, what are you going to do? Are you going to do that through assessment?
Yeah, there are many ways, through assessment, through normal quiz, pop-up quiz, a starter exercise.
So maybe through formative assessment.
Yeah, formative assessment. Yeah, there are many ways.
Okay, perfect.
Small Viva.
Some of the questions that you might ask yourself is, what did I teach? So another question would be, what can I change in my teaching style? What change will I bring to my... Okay, and maybe there are other questions that you might ask yourself. These are just sample answers, or sample questions actually. So these are all some areas that you can reflect on in your classroom. Now, what are the steps that you should follow in order to reflect? So this is a summary of the steps that I have mentioned. So these are all of the questions that we have had previously in the previous slide. I would like you to take 2 minutes and try to classify these questions. Where would you put the question? So it's as if divide your papers into 3. Which questions would you put under returning to an experience? Which question would you ask yourself if you're attending to feelings? Which questions would you ask if you're evaluating the experience? And then we will discuss this. Teachers can reflect actually on their planning process, how well the lesson was planned, how well the teacher executed the plan or what happened during the teaching, and they can reflect on the reaction and the emotions of their students. In order to understand this concept better, what we will do is we're going to watch a video. We're going to be divided into groups. As yesterday I introduced the breakout rooms, today we are going to use that.
Okay, everyone, settle down, settle down. Thank you. Okay, today we're starting a new unit of work on the weather. Okay, pretty important. So if we could please open up your books, thanks, and just write that heading down, the weather. So on your table you'll find a word search. On that word search, I'll spend a bit of time putting it together, is everything we're going to be doing in this little unit on the next couple of.
Hopefully our lessons are not like that.
Yes.
You can feel this frustration of the kids.
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to divide you again, as I was saying, to the breakout rooms. So let's start.
We had a fruitful discussion.
Okay, so guys,
Yeah.
welcome back.
And
Same. It was really, it was very like positive and fruitful.
It was good. It was good.
I'm happy to
Really
hear
liked these
positive feedback.
Exactly. Collaboration. We are
Yes,
actually
yes,
able to
yes.
collaborate.
Exactly. This is what's
It's from the beginning, like PgCTL classes, it has brought all the teachers, principal, HODs. They're like we can feel like we are students. So
Khalas, I'm sharing this recording with everyone.
thank you. No, big thanks. Really, big thanks. Big
That's
salute.
good.
Thank you.
That's good. So let's start with group number 1.
Very interesting picture.
Very interesting picture, right? Okay. What would you say some of are the weaknesses of reflective practices? I love this session. This is full of positivity. Some other weaknesses might be that teachers might not actually know how to use reflective practices. If you have the opportunity to choose to reflect in action or to reflect on action, which one you would choose and why? When would I use reflection in action? And when would I use reflection on action? We have finished the last objective for today, which is evaluate the benefits of reflection in action and reflection on action. So we are done for today. Hopefully it was a nice session. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. It was very nice. Thank you so much.
Next week. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss
Bye,
Ellie.
Miss Zakia.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Miss you
Bye,
really.
everyone. Bye, everybody. Take care.
Bye bye. Bye.
Well planned and good. Bye.
Very
Bye-bye.
interactive.
Take care.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.